Just as guilt and fear can be an obstacle along the path to growth, so too can the traumatic experiences that we've gone through in our lives. This 417 hertz is known to clear the stuck, low vibrating energies of past events and put you in touch with an inexhaustible source of energy that allows you to make the shift that you're trying to make. And in a very brief and small nutshell, if you're not familiar with chakras, traditionally we talk about 7 of them being located within the energy field that is affiliated with this body. And my training has taught me that our aura, or the energy field that surrounds us, emanates from our chakras as a toroidal, it's my new favorite word, a toroidal field. The first time I saw that, I went, oh, I'm not seeing what anybody else is seeing, I've got to be wrong. And then I started seeing it, but I started seeing other people drawings of it, because it's really hard to picture it or explain it. And then I saw one the other day, and I was so excited. So anyway, and if you're not familiar with chakras, don't worry about it. You don't have to know a single thing about a chakra for this work to work. So tonight, I will ask you to be willing, not just to be healed, but to release old patterns and beliefs. Neville Goddard, who's one of my favorite New Thought authors, says that you cannot take with you into your new consciousness any part of the old you. Would you like me to repeat that? You cannot take with you into your new consciousness any part of the old you. All of your present beliefs, fears, and limitations are weights that bind you to your present level of consciousness. So are you willing to move on to a new level of consciousness? If so, go ahead and place both feet on the floor and allow your body to relax. Allow your eyes to gently close. Allow your body to feel heavy. And imagine that you're in a place in nature, or if nature isn't your thing, some place that you feel safe. And when you're there, your body goes, maybe it's a massage table. Or if it's by the water, you can imagine yourself sitting on a rock or in warm sand, just someplace where your body feels safe and relaxes and lets go. If it's in the mountains or in the forest, you can imagine sitting on an old tree stump that is so comfortable. It's the most comfortable tree stump in the world, and it's made just for you. And its roots go deep, deep into the earth. And as you're sitting on it, you feel so grounded. And as your body relaxes, let's enter that world within, that world where no lines are drawn, no boundaries or edges exist, and where all is one, where we know that truth. Breathe deeply into this space around your heart, and acknowledge that the one life is the only thing happening, period. Just be willing to let that be true for you tonight. And tonight, as every night, I'll begin with the affirmative prayer that Dr. Richard wrote. And then during the course of the next 30 or so minutes, I'll remind us of capital T truth. And just know that my speaking will not disturb the work of the solfeggio. It'll just serve to help hold and create a container and remind you of the work that you're doing. We're first going to establish ourselves in a higher vibration, and then I'll ask you to state what your intention is for the healing that you desire tonight from that higher place of vibration. Are you ready? So let your first prayer, in all things, be for a consciousness which can support all the good you desire to experience. Let your first prayer, in all things, be for a consciousness which can support all the good you desire to experience. This is the prayer which will catapult you into a life of steadfast, serendipitous wonder. And the only thing you'll have to relinquish to experience this is the illusion that you know what's best for your life. The flower doesn't know how to grow its bloom. The human doesn't know how to beat its heart. The planet doesn't know how to navigate its path. And yet, there's a wisdom within each of these things which does know how to grow the flower's bloom, which does know how to beat the human's heart, which does know how to navigate the planet's path, each with startling precision. And you are a unique expression of this wisdom, this one life, which forever explores the limitlessness of its world through the limitlessness of its creation. You are a once-in-a-lifetime individualization of the only life that exists. There has never been another you. There will never be another you. And you are immersed in limitless possibility regarding every area of your life. And this being true, let our first prayer in all things be for a consciousness which can support all the good we desire to experience. And now as you sit, just allow yourself to be aware of being. Just be aware of being. That beingness is who you are. Notice that it doesn't end. Your awareness of being does not end at the edges of your skin. Be aware of being. And know that your vibrational signature is about as big around you as your arms spread wide. That's how big you are. In this expression, be aware of being that. So much more than the body that you are using as a vehicle on this physical plane. yourself that there is only one life, one presence, one power. It is infinite. It is everywhere present. And that you are of it because you cannot not be. The infinite is expressing as you. And as you let that truth filter through you, and you know therefore that the unconditional love that is the infinite is you, that the abundance that the infinite is you, the peace, the power, the energy is you. Just notice if there is any place within you that appears to go into resistance to that truth. You are love, unconditional love. Is there any part of you that goes into resistance to that? Remember not to judge it. Just breathe into it. No resistance, no pushing, just awareness. You can breathe a golden light into it, or a beautiful white light into it. And just let that high vibrating, unconditional love golden light infiltrate that part that feels in resistance. And dissolve it. Let it go back into movement. And it might not all go at once. Be patient. And just keep breathing light into it with each breath. Knowing that as you do so, your energy, your vibration is raising. It is getting higher. Find you've drifted, just bring your attention back to being aware of being. Note again that you are not limited by your skin. Feel into how big you are. Ourselves of the truth that there is one infinite life, one infinite power, one infinite presence, one unconditional love, one living consciousness. individuated emanations of that. So the truth of us is the same truth of that one life, because it cannot be any other way. You are love. You are joy. You are whole. You are perfect. And if anything seems to rise up in protest against that truth, just breathe into it. Breathe that golden light, that unconditional love, right into that place that feels anxious or fearful or rigid or stuck. Or resistant. Just breathe that golden light right into that place. And it may be in your body, or you may just sense it around you. Wherever you are aware of it, just breathe that light into it. And that perfect white light. No resistance, no judgment. And just allow that higher vibration to dissolve that lower vibration, setting it free to move back into circulation. Knowing that as you do so, you raise your energy by that much more. If you find that your attention has wandered, just come back to being aware of being. Again, notice that you don't end at the edges of your skin. We remind ourselves again that there is only one life, one infinite living consciousness, one presence, one power, one substance, one unconditional love. And you, being an emanation of that, being an individualized emanation of that, are all of those things as well. Just note if anything rises up in protest. If there's a voice that says, can't be me. I'm not good enough. Or maybe just only a little bit. Or if it makes you anxious, or if a fear comes up, or a resistance, a disbelief. Just breathe into it. A golden, unconditional light. Or the white healing light. Just breathe that high vibration light into any areas that are anxious or fearful or protesting or hard or resistant. And let that higher vibration dissolve the lower vibration. Put it back into movement, back into circulation. No judgment, no resistance. And know as you do so that you raise your energy by that much more. You are a little bit more free. And while we are here, vibrating at a higher frequency than when we began, if there is something that you want to claim for yourself tonight, claim it now. Claim what you want in consciousness. Feel your way into it. Whatever that quality is that you want, whether it's more health or love, abundance, joy, feel after that quality that you are wanting to have more of. Lose yourself in the feeling of that quality, and the quality will embody itself in your world. If you are wanting physical healing, feel into what that feels like. Feel into wholeness. Feel what it feels like to be healthy, joyful, ease of movement, freedom. Your cells remember. Your body remembers. Feel into the joyful feeling of health. Feel into the gratitude of health. Feel into the freedom of movement. Feel into vibrant energy. Become a container for health. Feel into it. As you do so, notice if anything comes up. Fear, unworthiness, despair, doubt. Don't resist it. Just notice it. And then once again, breathe that high golden light, that high vibrating golden light into any of those areas that are in between you abundant, exuberant health. Let the solfeggio frequencies do their work, freeing and releasing, unbinding those areas of stuck energy, of slow-moving energy. And work with the solfeggio frequencies, breathing white light, Christ white healing light, the golden energy of unconditional love. And let all of that work together to dissolve those lower frequencies and allow your whole energy field to increase in vibration. Know the truth of your being. You are a light being, an energy being. That is the truth of you. Let that knowing sink into every particle of your being. If you are wanting more love in your life, feel into the vibration of love. Feel into the feeling of loving, of being cherished. Feel into the safety of loving and being loved. Become a container for love. Feel into what that feels like for you. The joy it brings you. The lightness of being. Contentment. Filled up to overflowing, exuberant, whatever it is for you, feel into that feeling. And notice if anything comes up that would be in resistance to that. Fear, unworthiness. Don't resist, don't judge. Just be aware of anything that comes up between you and experience of absolute love. Let the solfeggio vibrations do their work. And breathe in that golden light. It's all around you. Breathe it right into that place that would protest, that would tell you an untruth of you. Allow that light, the high vibration of that light, to dislodge and dissolve that lower stuck vibration, setting it free to be back into circulation. And as you do so, know that your whole field, your whole energy field raises in vibration. And if you are wanting more financial or material abundance, go back of that to the infinite nature of supply. Know that substance is all around and in and through you. Feel into what being immersed in abundance feels like. Feel into joy. Feel into freedom. Feel into ease. Feel into generosity. What does that feeling of abundance feel like to you? Feel into it. Let it blossom in you. And then notice if anything comes up within you that feels like it is in between you and where you want to vibrate in relationship to greater abundance. What comes up around that? I don't deserve. Fear. I don't believe. I can't have. Or just maybe a feeling of resistance or uncomfortableness. Just notice what comes up for you. And then breathe into that space. Breathe that Christ-white healing light and or that golden light of unconditional love. Let those high vibrations merge and dissolve that slower, heavier vibration. Breathe that higher vibration into those areas and let the solfeggio frequencies do their work. Let it all work together and allow it to let you be a little bit more free, a little bit more in choice. And know that as you do that work, your whole energy field starts to vibrate a little bit higher. Know the truth of who you are. You are the I am expressing as you. You are awareness of being. You are an emanation of the one life, the one presence, the one power, the one infinite field of consciousness, and all that is true of it is true of you. Feel into the truth of that. And just notice one last time if there's anything that is within you that appears to be in resistance to that truth. Don't judge it. Don't resist it. Don't push at it. You can smile at it. Breathe into it. Breathe that high vibration of golden light, the Christ white light, and let those combine with the solfeggio frequencies to dissolve that lower, slower vibration, moving it back into circulation, and allow your whole energy field to increase in vibration. Just ask you to take stock of where you are right now and notice if you feel different than when you first came in. Get comfortable with that. Feel into it. Let this be how you move into the world from this higher place of vibration. And so it is.